might as well not waste any more time. Let's stand and recite the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Evans.
Bow our heads, please. Most Heavenly Father, before I ask you for anything, I want to thank you for everything. Heavenly Father, I want to thank you for this wonderful group that we have here tonight. Father, I ask you to watch over the guests, give them grace and mercy, traveling to and fro. Father God, I ask you to touch the teachers, the principal, superintendent. Father God, please give us the right frame of mind and make the best decision we do for our most precious cargo, our kid. Heavenly Father, this is my humble prayer this evening. These and many other blessings in your most precious name. Thank you. Amen.
Amen. Be seated. Well, we have 8 board members here tonight. I declare that a quorum. Thankful that y'all are here. I think we can be able to meet on Wednesday night. I appreciate that. Thank you for accommodating your schedules. We got Dr. Bird. She's in the hot seat tonight, first time. So congratulations, Doc. Her week is superintendent. So how's it going so far?
Great.
That's it.
Busy.
That's it.
Even though it's July, it's still very, very busy.
Yeah.
Things are going well.
Well, good. Thank you for everything. Appreciate you and good luck. And we're obviously here to help you and to serve you as well. So school districts is in a good hands. So we appreciate you. We also we got Miss Barbara Halliburton here tonight from the Millington Municipal School District. She's thank you for being here. She's doing her evaluation of us tonight and kind of sitting in on the school board meeting. So appreciate having her here tonight and being a part of that. And then I think that's it. So, how many other elected officials tonight? No, we're good. All right. Well, board, if you go ahead and take a look at your agenda, and it's a short agenda, but it's a lot of policies on there. But we'll go through those in just a second. But board, if you don't have anything to change or to add, we have a motion to approve the agenda as presented. I got a motion by Ms. Eubanks. I got a second by Mr. Jenkins. Any discussion? Anything to move, add? If not, then all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Is there any opposition? That motion passed. Do we have any additions to the agenda tonight? There are none, so I'm going to turn it over to Dr. Bird for our district art contest.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So I'm excited to share with you tonight. I'm not going to use the podium because we want to have space for our artwork here. So this year we started something new in Tipton County that we hope will be an annual event. We had a district-wide art contest after TCAP. We thought it would be something fun for the kids and also so that we could reveal the talent that we have among our students. So the theme for the art contest was Tipton County Schools Through My Eyes. And we asked each school to select one winner from elementary, middle, and high, or one from their school, and they sent them here, and then we chose we had a committee, and they chose an elementary winner, a middle school winner, and a high school winner. Unfortunately, tonight, our high school winner isn't able to be here, but we're going to reveal her painting tonight. But we'll bring her back at the next meeting so you guys can congratulate her in person. So we're going to start with our elementary school winner from Austin P. We have first place is Mr. Houston Davis. So Houston, come on. So we are going to let him stand right here by his artwork, and then Mr. Schenkel is going to reveal for the very first time in public. This is his artwork. And you can see what Tipton County Schools Houston, I'm going to give you that to hold. And this is it's great work. And I love this. Well, I love a couple of things. I thought it was very fitting to the theme, how he represented the Covington, Munford, and Brighton schools. And then he's got Tennessee on there. And then he even has some local businesses.
Charms,
Unilever, all of them. It's great, very creative, and so I know his parents are here and his family, and they're all very proud of his work. So congratulations again, Houston. Y'all stand right there. And then for our middle school winner from Brighton Middle School, we have first place for the district was Avery Parsons. So Avery and her principal come on down. Avery's family is here with her as well, so we're going to reveal Avery's artwork for the very first time. And this is Tipton County Schools Through Her Eyes, and you can see a lot of bright colors. And I'm not an art teacher, but it's just amazing. You can see right in the middle. You can see the awards that are in the gym, and the committee just thought this was spot on to the theme, Tipton County Schools through my eyes. So congratulations again. Let me give you your certificate. Entry.
We're gonna smile for a picture.
Okay, smiling for pictures. Perfect, got the right shot, everybody good? All right, and so high school, Alan, will y'all step over, or you can help, yeah, you're good? So this is our high school winner, she is from Munford High School, Emma Janice, and we hate that she's not here tonight, but this is through her eyes. And when I see that, I thought, okay, she is driving to school, and what does she see but the back of school buses as she's driving to school? And so obviously the color and just the detail that she put into that, and the committee definitely thought this was the winning entry for the theme, Tipton County Schools Through Our Eyes. And we will bring Emma to the next meeting and congratulate her again. And so just so you know, parents, families, and students, these will be displayed in the hallway right outside the door. There's some lights already set up, and as soon as this meeting's over, those go up there, and they'll be displayed for 1 year. And after that year, we are going to donate them to the school to put wherever you all would like to display them. If the families want them, they can take them too, and then we'll have another contest for next year. And as part of your winnings, you get a special treat from the board. These are some art supplies that an art teacher picked out because I wanted to make sure that it was art supplies that you could actually use. So congratulations again. Thank you so much for what you do, parents. Thank you for all of your support, and congratulations to these students. Thank you so much. And principals, if y'all would take a couple pictures and send them to me.
Houston, you're being
Oh,
paid.
Houston, can you come back for a picture?
You want his, there you go. Sorry.
It's okay, you're okay. Absolutely. Get out of the way so you can get the right pictures. You good? Thank you. Okay.
Great job.
Thank you, guys. That's all.
Well, no, they're gonna interrupt.
We are.
Okay. You're good, you're good.
Sit on those sides.
That's a big deal.
Now you gotta think we're gonna hang this in school. That's true. Thank y'all.
Thank you so
Thank you very
much.
much. Appreciate it. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank y'all.
She must be a volleyball.
Well, board, I think that looks fantastic. I don't know if you've seen that out there. It looks really good. Add some color, pop, so fantastic job. Thanks, Phil Ramsey, for wherever he's at. He helped blow them up, so thank you for that. Yep. The board will continue on with our board meeting tonight. You'll see next on the agenda is the consent agenda. We have a motion to approve the consent agenda. Motion by Mr. Lavelle. I have a second. Second by Ms. Reed. Any discussion? Anything to pull out? If not, then all in favor say aye. Any opposition? That motion passed. We'll turn it over to Mr. McCann for policy committee report.
Alright, so we had quite a bit with the new laws coming out in first of July. Kind of affect a lot of things, so first we'll need a motion for the second reading on the dress code policy.
We took this up last time, so this is the second reading, so we'll need a motion to approve the second reading. That's a motion by Mr. Edwards, second by Mr. Lavelle. Do we have any discussion on that? All right, if not then, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, that motion passed.
Alright, so then we had 11, under the emergency, we had one we're gonna pull out, so policy 4.215. There was, we're gonna pull that for a little revision, and that'll be in next month. But we want to, go ahead and vote on we reviewed and recommend the changes for the emergency one, for the other 10.
Fantastic. All right, board, so we'll make a motion to approve 10 of the policies, taking out 4.215. This is an emergency reading policy, so there's not a first and a second. This will be what passes here tonight if this motion passes. So do we have a motion to approve these 10 policies. I got a motion by Mr. Lavelle. Do I have a second? I got a second by Mr. Jenkins. Is there any discussion regarding these policies? Any questions?
Is there a reason why we pulled out that one?
Just that there was, on the limited time we had, a lot of discussion, so we wanted to make some changes for next month, but it'll be in the next month's package.
Okay. There was a nuance there, Mike, that needed to probably just be clarified. So,
I was curious.
it's kind of an overlap.
Oh, okay.
Any other discussion on those? All right, all in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion passed.
And then we have the long list of, 24 for the first reading. You know, we'll have this will just be the first reading, so we'll have the second reading next month. You know, had any questions about anything, you can always send it to Dr. Byrd. But we reviewed and recommend those changes as well.
Thank you, Mr. McKinney. We have a motion to approve these for the first reading. Motion by Ms. Eubanks. Do I have a second? Second by Mr. Edwards. Any discussion on these 24 policies for the first reading? All right, if not then, all in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion passed. Anything else, Mr. McCann?
That'll do it.
All right, thank you to the policy committee. Thank you for meeting. Appreciate that hard work.
Thank
Dr. Byrd, instruction, nope. Yeah, well, turn it over to Ms. Shipley first, and then we'll, turn it over to Ms. Jones. Sorry, I'm used to that. I apologize.
Slap him on the
Yeah, she will.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Just wanted to give you a quick update on K through 5, what's going on this summer, what we've been doing so far. So, summer school attendance for rising kindergarten to rising 6th grade was an average of 680 students per day across the 7 elementary schools. And we concluded that at the end of June. June 26th was the last day. And then we had some makeup days. We had some 3rd graders that, because of the 3rd grade law, they have to have 90%. So we had two students that had to do some makeups to get to their 90%. So that is complete. And we had a visit during summer school from Jake Nichols, who is with the State Department, and he is over all of summer school, and he had a lot of nice compliments. I took them to Mumford Elementary because they had the largest number of students attending, with about 165 to 175 every day, and he was full of compliments as we walked around the classrooms and saw the students and teachers engaged together. And then to highlight some PD that we have going on this summer, some professional development. As a reminder, we increased our instructional coaches from 3 to 6 this year. And we went ahead and had some professional development with them through the Lynn Network. And 3 of them were able to attend on June the 15th, and some of them were on vacation, so we're gonna have a follow-up on July the 15th, and that was really, really great things there. Several teachers and administrators throughout the district also participated in a 2-day TCAP writing boot camp at Freed Hardeman on June 22nd and 23rd, and they had lots of great things to say, so we're gonna try to get that presenter to our district for some more PD for the rest of our teachers for writing. Upcoming district-wide professional development plan for August for elementary schools includes differentiated instruction in reading using small groups, presented by author and educator Julie Taylor. She will model how to incorporate small groups into our CKLA curriculum. This professional development will be ongoing throughout the school year, with 2 days in each semester for each grade band for K through 2 and 3 through 5. So we're gonna have like a lab kind of set up at Crestview Elementary School or Covington Elementary School, and we'll have teachers throughout the county come and participate in that. We're excited about that. And then we're also going to have some math training with 3 through 5 math teachers. 3rd grade will be at Austin P. We kind of just found an expert from our staff already. And 4th grade will be at Atoka, and 5th grade will be at Brighton. But all of our teachers can participate in that. Our textbook team has been hard at work delivering books to the schools, and as of today, everything is in. They've got a few more deliveries to make with, middle school math. And then our digital content will be onboarded, into Clever next week. And Clever is our single sign-on platform to access all of our digital content. And Mr. Steve Macklin and myself will be onboarding all that. It's in a portal for all the teachers to see, the parents can see it, and the students. We just got the portfolio scores in this week. The portfolio is something that our pre-K through first graders, teachers participate in. And we were really excited that 76 out of 95 teachers scored a 5, and a 5 was the highest that you could score. So we were proud of them for that. Personnel update from Dr. Avery. 46 teachers have been hired, 23 classified members hired, staff members hired, with 10 certified positions still left to fill. And then the last thing for me is Dr. Avery is preparing for the new teacher academy, which will take place July 22nd and 23rd at Covington Middle School. And July 24th, the new teachers will go to their new home schools and spend the day. This academy will also continue into the school year to support our new teachers. After school sessions will meet in August, September, October, November, January, February, and March with various relevant topics from district leadership. So that's all I have. Thank y'all. Any questions?
What did you say? How many vacant certified teacher positions are
10.
10. That's good. I mean, not great, but good.
Right.
Could be worse, right?
She's working on filling them every day. She keeps a board in there, and we go in there and see where they are, and she's marking them off. And
Yes, ma'am.
any other
Thank you.
Thank you,
You're welcome.
Ms. Jones, Dr. Jones.
Good evening.
Good evening.
All right, I'm gonna give the 6-12 instructional report. I'm gonna start with the summer school program. For middle school, we had an average of 220 middle school students who participated in summer school. For high school credit recovery, we had about 122. As elementary, middle and high school teachers also participated in professional development opportunities that included our teachers, our instructional coaches, school leaders and district leaders had that opportunity. For middle school and high school, we will also have professional development opportunities for our teachers in August. And so we're gonna provide professional development opportunities throughout our district on August the 4th for middle school and high school. The opportunities will be tailored to meet the teachers' needs for both middle and high school teachers, with some input on the training provided by principals. So we did ask our principals as to what our teachers need to develop them professionally. We will also have school leaders this fall for this year will be participating in, it's called PLC at Work Coaching Academy. And it is it's sponsored through Solution Tree. And so we're gonna have teachers and school leaders from CES and CMS who will participate in that. This academy was developed by Solution Tree, and it's a year-long professional development opportunity for our district leaders and school leaders. It is a 6-day on-site professional learning for our school leaders. Those dates will be in September, November, and March, and we will send a team of 5. So this is a wonderful opportunity for our school leaders to implement that professional learning communities within their schools to improve teacher practices, and that's gonna, of course, impact students. We're also going to host an Ag in the Classroom. Miss Mary Paul from CHS and Miss Lauren Fletcher, they're gonna host an Ag in the Classroom workshop for middle school teachers to kind of collaborate with high school teachers so we can kind of bring Ag and CTE to our middle schools. So they're gonna collaborate with them. The goal is kind of for the middle school teachers to kind of connect with our CTE teachers and learn low-cost activities that they can implement in the classroom. So it's gonna be a wonderful opportunity. Regarding our college and career readiness report, currently we do have a program for interns for Tipton County School. So Tipton County Schools, they provide internship opportunities for our students. We do have 5 that are currently serving either in our textbook department, HR, bookkeeping, as well as 2 vets, BHS and MHS. And so Lauren Fletcher, she has actually went into the community to partner and arrange additional summer internships for our students in Tipton County schools. And so currently we have partners from Patriot Bank, the Bank of Covington, we have Mueller, and we also have Covington-Tipton County Chamber of Commerce. So we do have we have 5 students who are currently doing interns with those businesses, and such positions include bank teller, administrative assistant, and medical engineer assistant. So thank you for those partners, and I'm so happy that our students are able to have those opportunities this summer. We do have credit by exam test that's outlined in policy 4.700. It is scheduled for July 29th and July the 30th, and so far we have 9 students who are registered to sit for that exam. Regarding our grants awarded this year, we do have several grants that we have received to support our schools during the 26-27 school year. The first one, the Comprehensive Literacy State Development Grant, which is a 5-year grant. Of course, it's designed to help with literacy, and so we're gonna continue to support middle and high school principals and teachers in improving the literacy within their building. Each schools, they have developed plans. They developed plans in year 1. With this grant, it's a 5-year grant. The grant started in year 1, and so that was the time for the principals to kind of outline how the grant can support their teachers. And so we're gonna implement that, that vision and that plan in August. Also wanna talk about the, we were recently awarded $50,000. It's a CTE Perkins Reserve Grant. It's a competitive grant. It's a federal grant that's overseen by Mr. Witherton. And so $35,000 will go towards industry recognized certifications. And so we're gonna continue to use those funds to cover certification exam fees, update preparation materials, digital learning platforms, and so forth. And $15,000 will go towards professional development opportunities for our CTE teachers, and of course to improve and ensure that they're up to date with current industry standards. Do you guys have any questions for me?
I have an inquiry. I really feel like you guys are up to a lot of new stuff. Are y'all? Is there, like, the professional development, it seems like y'all are offering a whole lot more now. Is that right? Or is this stuff y'all have been doing?
We have been doing.
Okay.
We definitely have been doing, and I think, you know, we do have like standards, like social studies standards that's about to come in the future, and so preparing those teachers to ensure that they're ready to teach high quality instruction is important. And so we're definitely trying to ensure that we support teachers.
I heard a whole lot about professional development tonight, and I got excited, and I'm happy, so I was just inquiring. It seemed like we were adding more to it, which is good.
Maybe not
Yes.
share as much.
Yes.
I do have a question about that academy that you were talking about, the Solution Tree. You said there were gonna be 5 or 6 teachers?
We're gonna have a total of 5. It's gonna be 2 school leaders. So the principals at CES and CMS will attend, and they have selected, at CMS, one teacher will go with Dr. Price, and at CES, there's gonna be 2 teachers that will attend with Mr. Simmons.
Okay.
Okay.
So all of the, faculty going will be from, or teachers will be from the two schools?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know if it was like picking from the county or not. Okay.
So we had, if I may, we had Solution Tree come to the district a few years ago to do this training, so we were trying to cover some folks some newer principals who didn't get to participate at that time.
I was wondering how the selection.
Yes.
Okay.
Any other questions? Thank you, Dr. Jones. Thank you.
Thank you.
I didn't have one specifically for that, but I sat through about, 2 weeks ago, I sat through 2 different training courses, one for 8 hours and one for like 4 or 5 hours. But one of the meetings I sat in, they're looking at TCAP test across the state. And they mentioned in there that there were gonna be like 8 to 10 schools throughout the state that would be selected to do a study of not taking the TCAP test. And that those would be selected at a later date before the school year starts. So I didn't know if you had heard anything about that.
We
Have we been lucky?
We have not been
to be
selected at this point, so I don't know when that selection is coming. But as of now, Tipton County Schools has not been
I figure so, but I was
contacted.
wondering if you.
Yes, sir. We have not.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Jones. All right. Mr. James? Evening.
Like I checked my heart rate before I came up.
Please do.
It's at 77.
You good now?
Hey, I was also thinking the same thing Mike was thinking. I was like, man, either Dr. Berry was leaving out a lot of stuff in her. Wow. Well, actually, I only have one item. Transportation update. We have 5 new buses. Full staff of mechanics and office personnel. We've hired 1 driver and expect to hire another one by the end of the month. We're short 2 drivers, but we have 6 working on their CDLs. We're also in the process of establishing an account with a company called Gov Deals to let them take over selling our buses and vehicles that are out of service. Will did a great job with his homework. I think he talked to Billy. When those people sell our vehicles that we're not using, we'll get like 75% more than what we're getting now. Say we sell a bus that's out of service, we may get like $250, $500. But he's thinking we're gonna get like $3,500, $4,000 for the same bus. And by the way, Will's doing a great job. I was gonna mention the dress code. I guess I'm so far behind, I didn't know we were making a motion on the dress code, and I know Loretta was gonna jump all over me, so I was gonna take care of that tonight, but that's been done. The last thing I have on the revision in 4301.6, where the kids have to be enrolled at that school before they can start participating in any practices or events or whatever. You all are gonna get some calls. Mark and I, we've been working on that today with our special exemptions. And I'm telling you, it's gonna be big, especially if we deem a kid ineligible through the county and not TSSAA. So get ready and just refer those calls to either me or Mark. Don't get into the conversation, just say, hey, you need to call the AD. Call Mark. Hey, I want to throw a shout out to Richard Gray. Man, he is on the ball. I mean, hey, those emails are coming and he's working. I'm like, oh man, I hear my phone ding. That's Richard. Jeff Morris, he's doing a great job. He will also be the new Title IX coordinator position, the hat that I was wearing. Of course, I'll still be assistant. Mark, you're doing an awesome job. I appreciate it. With student services, he's at it. I mean, we're just going the right direction. I don't know if you all know, but Thomas Hayes, the adult ed director, he retired this year, and he's being replaced with Miss Stacy Polk. She was a speech pathologist over at Charger Academy. And that's all I have. Unless you have any questions.
I got a couple.
All right.
One, you said you had one thing, and that was 5, so I'm getting you back for what you said earlier.
Yeah. I was just trying to shorten my report a little bit.
How's the scanners coming? Not the body scanner, but the open gate
Open
stuff.
gate.
How's that being
Rich
implemented?
is all over, he's all over that. I think it's fine. We're getting ready to do a video. Hopefully get the principals involved and get some information out to the parents, and it's looking good thus far.
So a video as far as instructional video showing
instructional.
what they're expecting when
Yes,
they're coming in?
I'm thinking we'll have parents or different people walking through, showing the parents what the kids will experience every day as they enter the building, and be ready to entertain any questions that they may have.
Are they gonna be on site to do the training for the principals at the schools, or are we gonna do it ourselves, or?
Initially,
As far as open gate?
yes.
I think that's part of the deal,
Aren't they
is
coming?
that they're coming.
Yeah.
I think they've been consulting Richard and them too throughout this whole process.
Right.
I'm sure we'll have several training sessions before we get ready to open
Hope so.
schools.
Well,
If not, day 1, day 2 is gonna be terrible.
yeah, we have a few.
And I think that's, if I may, I think that's the purpose of the video that Mr. Gray's trying to put together. He shared the script with Coach and I yesterday, and we gave him a little feedback on it, and Phil Ramsey is going to make the video, so it's gonna be great quality, and we'll have that out on our social media and on our webpage, so that parents will know prior to day 1 that as you enter the high school, this is what's going to happen. So we hope that that's going to run smoothly.
Mr. Chair, now I yield a couple minutes to Mr. McClung here. All right.
Glad to see you, Mr. Fields.
Yep, glad you're
Glad to be here, bro.
I'll make it quick. Two things on the athletic side, we're seeking board approval for the two things. First of all, Covington High School will be starting a wrestling program for the 26-27 school year. And what we need board approval for would be a wrestling coach supplement. More than likely, that coach will come as a volunteer coach. I don't think the faculty has anybody with those kind of credentials, but it's a 5% coaching supplement for wrestling. They're going to begin that program this upcoming school year. They've had a lot of interest in it. Our two sister schools, Covington High School principal talk. The other two schools have wrestling programs within their school, so that was one big key component that Covington High School wants to start an additional wrestling program. But we do need approval for the coaching supplement.
Okay, do we have a motion to approve the coach supplements? Motion by Mr. Jeannie, second by Mr. Eubanks. We got any discussion, question, Mr. Gill?
Do they have the equipment?
They gotta purchase the equipment. It's in the initial stages, and we're just working pretty rapidly on it. The first thing we wanted to know is if we have the ability to hire a coach.
All right, any other questions? Not then, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, that motion passed.
All right, second one is, as you all know, our athletic trainers, it's been an exhausting search. We've got the schools covered. We still need to cover Brighton High School, Brighton Middle, and Mumford Middle Schools. What we got to this point, and believe me, it's been an exhausting search, and manpower is the problem. We can't find anybody to cover that. So what we've done is kind of initiate some contacts out in our communities, especially our fire department agencies, local. And, we've gotten a lot of interest, so we wanted to create 3 position, 25-hour positions for those schools until we can make sure, because safety, name of the game. And this time of year, you got seasons fixing to start. It'll be here before we know it. Kids are out there, it's hot. Every year you make the news for a youngster either passing away or struggling. We don't want that to happen. But what we would like to do is have the 3 25-hour positions for those 3 schools and have $25 an hour coverage. And we're seeking out our paramedics and our local fire departments to cover, like, let's just say Brighton High School football practice. They started. And so what we would need to do is get that, board approved for the 25-hour positions. We're gonna try to find 6 people to cover the 25 hours, but at the end of the day, it was cover those 3 schools.
So you need approval for what specifically, so we make sure we get the motion.
25-hour per week,
25 hour per week,
$25 per hour.
$25 per hour, okay, per school.
Times.
If I
Could be
may,
multiple people
If I-
covering
yes.
this.
Yeah,
Correct.
you're not gonna exceed 25 hours per week.
so we may have to hire, for example, like 2 paramedics for Brighton High School to make sure all events. So we're really not asking for 3 people, we're asking for 3 positions, but 2 firemen may have to fill that position, but they won't go over a combined 25
But
hours.
we're not asking for additional dollars, because we've got that budgeted, correct? We're asking for the positions, is that
It's
correct?
currently budgeted where we budget Dynamics.
Right,
Dynamics contract is $75,000. And so Covington High School is the only one that is gonna be covered by Dynamics this year at $15,000. So we'll just have to, do a budget revision, move that money into a salary line.
What were the schools again?
It is Brighton High School, Brighton Middle, and Mumford Middle Schools that are kind of, we're still trying to fill.
Who's covering Mumford High and Brighton High?
Nobody's covered Brighton High.
Mumford High,
Mumford High School has a teacher that's agreed to
okay.
do that.
Ms. Reed,
Why, so why are they just covering Covington?
that's what they chose. Dynamics said that they didn't wanna cover.
And that's who was one of the trainers before, was through the Dynamic.
Yeah. Dynamics.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's.
They just chose to stay on this side of the
And their
county
office
because
is
of,
cut in
right.
Covington.
Right,
They did-
yeah.
They're the only
That
game
was-
in town.
Their decision. Yeah, they did a reasonable.
And Dynamics was awesome. I mean,
Yeah,
that was great.
he's
Great
good.
thing. So,
Motion.
my thing is, you know, a first responder, it's
Second.
liability is legal, somebody be there to,
Right,
if
yeah, I
something happens,
agree.
you want them on site.
Exactly.
I got a motion on the floor by Mr. Gill, got a second by Mr. Lavelle. Any discussion, questions on anything, Mr. Gill?
I may be able to help. Do you have a qualification that?
Well, if we get board approval, we're gonna post it
Okay,
on
perfect.
our website.
Not me personally. Let me clear that up.
Yours too, right?
Yeah, Jason threw got.
long enough.
All right, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, motion passed. Thank you, Mr. Payne, appreciate it. Thank you, Mr. Fields, appreciate that report. Mr. Fink's not here, is anybody gonna do his, or, no, okay. Mr. Beasley,
Oh, that's big.
we had a lot of changes, I mean, you gotta learn all these new names and all, right? We have undergone a lot.
All right, good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
All right, so to start off, I think it was a request to be made to discuss substitute pay increase going from $70 to $75. So I pulled the budget for this year. This year we budgeted $695,000 in substitutes. We only spent $547,000. So we ended the year with $147,000 still left over. And so I think the budget as it is, will be able to sustain that $5 increase. But as you know, substitutes, it's a moving target. Depends on, you know, how many teachers take off, and, each year is always different. But, according to the budget, I think we were able to make that $5 increase and incentivize more substitutes to work for us.
Do
So, Mr. Chairman, that would be my motion to increase substitute pay from $70 to $75.
Okay, where did that come from? Who?
I can't remember, I feel like it was a request maybe in one of our work sessions
Okay,
or a discussion.
okay,
70 to 75
A day.
a day. Oh, okay.
yeah. So if I usually fixing to become.
I was fixing to be a sub.
Do we know what, Shelby County's paying for substitutes?
I do not.
Well, I was gonna ask Ms. Halliburton, she may
I think
not,
like
she may not,
120.
that's pretty detailed, you may not even know what y'all are doing.
I know we do hourly, so it's a minimum of 15 hours, $15 per hour.
Okay.
The
I was just wondering in
concern-
comparison.
The concern has been risen, been shared by some school principals, to me specifically, they feel like we might have a better sub fill rate if we paid a little bit more.
Oh, yeah.
And so that was what triggered us starting to look into it and wanted to discuss it at the board, with the board.
Do we manage our own subs?
No, sir.
Okay, that's what I was-
We contract with staff easy.
And so, and Will, I don't wanna put you on the spot, I'm not sure if you have this, so like currently, we pay $70 an hour, but of course, we have to pay for their services, which cost us per day 90,
I think it's 95, I think it's even like 20, I think. I'll have to go back and look at their bill.
I was thinking it was about 93, but we can get you that information, but, you know, there's an upcharge to that.
Mhm.
We started outsourcing several years ago. We had a different company and now, we're with Staff EC and are seeing fairly good results. Some schools have higher fuel rates than others, but the concern has been if we perhaps pay just a little bit more money, maybe we could to get some more people who are willing to service subs. We do not have 100% fuel rate. That would be awesome. But yeah.
So we can take a motion tonight, we can take it under advisement to the work session, however y'all want, board chooses to do, we can do what we want to do here.
Make a motion.
I got a motion by Ms. Eubanks, we have a second. I got a second by Mr. Edwards, any discussion?
You feel like we got it covered?
I think so. Having the surplus we did ending this fiscal year, I think so.
Can we get a mid-year review on that?
Yeah.
To make sure that we're tracking
That's correct.
well with that?
Like I said, it is a moving target, so when we do that mid-year review, there may be an adjustment that needs to be made, but I think as it sits right now, we're
When was the last time we went up on sub pay, you know?
maybe when we transitioned from Kelly Services to Staff EZ.
Cause it was 65 then, right?
Really? So
With
you
Kelly
asked that
Services,
question.
I believe.
Yeah,
That's
sorry, sorry, yeah,
That's
stop,
a-
sorry. 65 it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many hours a day does a sub work normally?
That's what I was thinking, 7 hours, yeah.
They work the teacher's hour. The same schedule.
You rescind your volunteerism?
Oh, my.
You wanna raise it to 80?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
We should've did that in the beginning, I wouldn't even have talked.
No opposition, that motion passed, you have, okay, you good. All right, thank you.
All right, so the second item of business I have is, so we're expecting to receive the state special education preschool grant again for the third year. And, we haven't got that grant allocation yet, so my request is gonna be, tentatively based on what the allocation comes in at. But, we are seeking approval for two additional paraprofessionals in our pre-K and preschool program. That's our special education, program. And, based on the funding that we receive in that grant, we're seeking approval for two positions. And these are assistant paraprofessional positions. Always good to help out in the class.
And we have a motion to approve that, motion by Mr. Jenkins, do I have a second? Second by Mr. Lavelle, any questions? All in favor?
I'm saying it's tied to the grant though, the
That
grant
is
goes away.
correct,
the
depending on what the
position goes away.
funding of the grant comes in.
Yeah.
I got you.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, that motion passed.
All right, and then to add, Mr. Martin McLean's, CHS wrestling team addition, you'll see in your packets that, there is a fee associated with that, and it is a $150 fee. So, Mr.
Is that
Chairman,
association fee or
I
a
believe it's,
NSAA fee or?
That's for the students to pay for
Okay.
uniforms and such, am I?
Yeah, they still have to
Or-
get equipment, but like uniforms would be
Okay.
the number one thing.
You need a motion on that? Have a motion for the $150 fee. Motion by Mr. Jenkins, do I have a second? Second by Ms. Reed. Any discussion? Not then, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passed.
all right. Next order of business is, we're seeking approval to, receive, quotes and potentially purchase a box truck. We have a box truck in media center right now, but both media and maintenance both use the same truck. And, I can assure you, maintenance, you know, once they get done with it, it might not be exactly fit to move books around. So we're seeking approval to bid and potentially buy an additional box truck. We're looking at $30,000, I think is what we priced them at. And you all budgeted $608,000 in your transportation equipment line. We're buying 4 sped buses. Those came in at about $130,000 a piece, not $152 like we budgeted. And so there is money in that line item to pay for the box truck. And so, Mr. Chairman, that would be my request.
For the approval of, just to seek the proposal for right now,
Well,
or?
The proposal and purchase.
All right. Is it long as it's gonna stay under $30,000 though? I mean, we gotta cap it, right?
Well,
I mean,
I believe the bid is running tomorrow, and so we'll know better after we receive bids as to what it would be, but I think, Mr. Vander's done a good job at doing some research, and he's priced them pretty much all at about 30.
what puts us over budget though, in that?
So the total budget for the sped buses is about $530,000, there's 608 budgeted.
We got some room there.
Correct.
So as long as we don't go over 78.
That's right, and I can assure you a box truck would not be worth 78.
Is this used or new?
I believe it might be used.
Yeah, I would imagine so, right?
I'd have to get with Mr. Vanderburg.
Yeah, that's
It has to be, yeah.
Are they gonna arm wrestle over who gets with the new one?
I'm pretty sure that the expectation is for the new one to go to media.
Do we have a motion to approve the quote and the, purchase of a box truck, 30,000 or somewhere in there? I got a motion by Mr. Edwards, second by Mr. Bell. Any questions, discussion? All right, that motion, all in favor say aye.
Next thing I have is, as you can all see at CES and CMS, our storage building is going up and it's about finished. Made the final payout to Lincoln. We're completely done with construction. We also received another $1.1 million from FEMA. Actually, they gave it to SACC. And so we had to write that check out of SACC into the correct bank account, but we got that done before June 30th.
Somebody was happy for
I
one
know
day.
she was happy.
Yeah. After school care was booming.
And that was
That's one of those where you check your bank account and you're like, wow, I didn't know this was coming, you know? You try to spend it before it's gone.
So, in saying all that, the request is being made to purchase a forklift to run in that storage building, move those pallets around and for what that storage building is gonna be used for. And I believe those quotes are coming in of 12 to 15. So that wouldn't have to be bid, but I request the approval on the purchase. It is considered a special purchase. That's why you all have to approve it. And
What line item does that come out of?
it's gonna come out of that transportation equipment line item.
Also,
Yes, sir.
so that's gonna be 45.
Yeah,
45.50.
leave us with, so 30-something in there, 33?
That's
Roughly.
correct.
All right. Do we have a motion to approve the forklift, purchase, 15,000? Motion by Mr. Bell, second by Mr. McKeon. Any discussion or questions? Not then, all in favor say aye. Any opposed? All right, that motion passed. How, real quick, how is, so with, just, you had said something about the new schools and stuff, so paid off, right? GMP's paid in full, we're done with TEMA, we're done with FEMA.
I believe so.
Schools are done, everything's done up there, pay app's finished.
We're done with payouts.
Moving on to
We're done with payments. I'll have to look and see and make sure we're completely trued up as far as reimbursements go. But the last I looked, I believe we're right on schedule.
So closing that chapter, moving on.
That is
What
correct.
about the checklist from all the rain we had?
Yeah, you know about with the doors and
Yeah.
and such, did we know about that? Did that get cleared up on the doors? Remember all those doors were
All of
leaking
it.
after that hard rain?
We
Do we
had.
know?
I don't have an answer to that,
Okay.
but I'll get it for you.
All right.
I think so. Dr. Combs it was all over
It
there.
was a door jam issue on a
It
bunch
was,
of it.
yep,
Yeah.
yep. All right.
So, last order of business, I have all the fun stuff tonight. As you'll also see in your packets, I know we've discussed it in several of our work sessions, but we have an actual proposal from Ms. Sabrina Sneed as far as lunch price increase. And so this would be taking our lunch price from $2.25 to $3, and it will be taking our breakfast from $1 to $2.
How much do you think that would have generated if we'd have implemented that last year? Just curious, because so few of our meals are actually purchased.
That's right. I mean,
It's just $1 more on what we actually sold.
breakfast, I think you'd see a large increase because it's going from $1 to $2. Lunch, again, it's all determined on participation.
Yeah.
And so I think you could see potentially $50,000 to $150,000 increase.
But are most of the meals served in the schools, are they not more on lunch as opposed to breakfast?
Well, correct, the lunch count is higher than breakfast count, but, a large portion of revenue comes from breakfast.
The unit count was what, 240, what did we call it, what did we say for last year? What was our, no,
It's
2.4 units that we sold. It was breakfast and lunch we looked at,
I
remember
think
what
it
that
was
number was?
808,000 units of lunch served, and I wanna say about half was breakfast.
You know, our debt's so high on this, you know, we talked in depth about this last time. Debt's so high on food, in food servicing, in cafeteria. So going up, I was looking at this yesterday, going up on the prices, are we not going to be creating even more debt? I mean, I know that prices are
Our
going up,
expenses aren't gonna increase, we're just,
but
we're raising our price of what we're charging, but our cost,
Right,
yeah, revenue
it's
should go
going up, but I just wonder, you know, for those students that owe money that's not paying,
To add to
they're
that,
just gonna owe more.
well, we are implementing pay PAMs, which is the online
Hopefully that
payments.
will help.
And so that's pretty much ready to roll out.
That's good.
But then I think also, so I think it's several pieces to the puzzle. I see where you're tracking, because you're like, okay, well, they're already not paying, so they're not gonna pay any more, but yet, I think the hold is we're going to have pay PAMs to where it makes it easier to pay, but hopefully, maybe we can capture those students that wanna pay, make it easier for them to pay. And I think also Dr. Bird is going to, each month, going to sit down with the principals and present with them every month their debt, and really kind of hold their feet to the fire each month to make sure this debt's cleared per month. Is that correct, Dr.
And we
Bird?
talked about snack card,
Yes,
Oh, okay,
so,
that's where I was going.
so how's that coming into
yeah,
play?
so what we would like to do, and Mr. Fields and I have, and Will as well, have talked about this, is we've got to get on the lunch debt earlier. We can't wait till Christmas, so starting in September, we don't have a principal's meeting in August, we have July, we skip August because of how busy it is. And starting in September, they'll get a monthly report of what the debt is. And I think the other piece of this is we really have to encourage parents, if you cannot pay for lunch, then please fill out the form to get, services for free or reduced lunch. And that way we're not accumulating debt, for students who cannot afford to pay, but they would qualify, if the form is submitted, they would qualify for free and reduced lunch. So we really wanna make sure that we're communicating that even more than we have in the past, and so hopefully we can.
Is there something, because I know we talked about maybe doing something to try to get parents on board to fill out that paperwork, because that's always been a problem.
Well, that, we just have to make even more of a concerted effort at every school to contact parents. And we also have to make sure that students and coach, this is more your area, so feel free to speak up, but, the students who are on free and reduced lunch this year, who qualify for that service, at the beginning of the year, they have a certain amount of days, and I wanna think it's 20 days, that they are still eligible if the parent or family has not filled out the form. They still fall under last year's, but then when that passes,
that's where sometimes debt will accumulate, because if they don't fill out the form, they switch to full paid. And even if a month passes and then the parent or family member fills out the form, they still owe for that period of time. So we really have to push and encourage our families that, if you need help, fill out the form so that we can process that and not build up debt.
So a couple of things, I've actually been brainstorming a little. How much debt did we not collect last year? Was it quite a bit?
It's about 100,000.
Okay. And then, but the snack cart, is that saying it right?
Yeah.
That collects quite a bit of revenue.
Those are school fundraisers.
So
yes.
just, I don't know all the nuances, but is there a way not to, like the bad checklist at the gas station, right? Is there a way not to be able to get a snack card if you had debt?
Yeah, short answer, yes, there is. So the schools use snack cart as fundraisers.
Right.
And so when they tell a student, you can no longer buy a snack cart until your lunch debt is paid off, then, it's a fundraiser. So there are mixed opinions from the schools as to whether or not they feel like that's an effective strategy, but it definitely is something that we can look into.
The other thing I was thinking of too, and I know we were going up, $1, I guess.
75.
75 cents.
75 cents for lunch, $1 for breakfast.
Could we look into a reduced price if you paid a month, for a month's worth of food? I get a check each month, okay? And if I took a portion of that check and I went ahead and I paid it forward,
I'd have to ask Ms. Sabrina on that.
I don't think you could get a
I don't know
discount.
how that would work.
you don't think to discount it?
No, sir, I'm pretty sure.
Because it would encourage me as a parent, if I could get it at a better deal, to go ahead and pay it forward each month. That's what I was thinking.
Well, it would encourage me if I knew I could get a free one versus having to pay for it, to fill out that paperwork.
So you you put a little hook out in front of them, maybe you get more money when you would actually, even if you're giving up something, right? So that's not a bad idea.
I think it's something for us to look into and perhaps get that information back to you,
I'm just
maybe at the work
brainstorming.
session.
So,
The
We did the
snack
numbers.
cart bothers the heck out of me,
Yeah,
I have to be honest.
yeah.
Mama
So
said,
depending on your
that's
life-
what I made for dinner, that's what you
So
get.
to answer your question, and part of it, me and Mr. Schenkel looked at some numbers before this meeting today, and I was showing him the à la carte revenue. And so in 2018, 2019, our à la carte revenue was 200-something thousand.
Yeah.
And it has dwindled down over the years.
to about 98,000 now.
Well, if you eat a bowl of sugar, you're not hungry.
That's right. Well,
Okay.
the cafeteria, back when I was in high school, which is not very long ago, I'd like to point that out, was I believe 8 years ago. Anyways, moving on. They sold, fresh cookies in the cafeteria, and I ate the heck out of some
Right.
cookies. And, I don't know if they still do stuff like that, but the 2018, 2019 à la carte sales was significantly
Cookies.
high.
It looks as if that funding has shifted from the à la carte, which goes to this fund, to more of, something is taken away from that, right? I don't think it's the kids' appetites. It's probably shifted more, either they're not paying, and I don't know how that works with à la carte, but it's either, or it's going to the snack cart, so.
Just out of just sheer curiosity, right? Because when you start reading on this stuff, and I hate to even ask this question, but it's not videoed, so I'm gonna ask it. How are we selling these high sugar stuff when we're so hyper-focused on not doing that with the school lunches? I didn't know how we were getting away with doing that.
We're not
You're allowed
supposed to
so
be
many
serving.
days.
We're not supposed to be.
So you just handed.
Now, I don't know how well it's monitored. I guess I'm gonna be careful.
Because I know some of the stuff that's sold at some of the local schools, because my kids went there,
Yeah.
and I don't serve that at home, because I don't have to deal with it. And so my curiosity was, and I know how much those things are too, the high octane drinks, and I wouldn't buy it, I'm not gonna do that, I have a couple more cups of coffee, but, It seems like that, I don't know, and I get the whole fundraising part too, but
Yeah, cause snack cart really like funds so much in high school, and Mark can probably share that.
I'm sorry.
It's the amount of money that comes from snack cart
It's-
for the school,
Actually, it's decreased over the last few years
has it?
as far as snack bar. And one particular school that I'm familiar with, I don't know about the other two schools.
can we make fresh cookies?
They get some of my referee.
I eat them, I mean, I love the smell of fresh cookies.
Just to piggyback off of that, kind of not trying to chase a rabbit, but just for y'all's sake, your sake, is we lose CEP funding for Crestview Middle and Crestview Elementary this year. So, just so
Yes, sir.
the constituents need to understand, because that was a special consideration because of the temporary schools. That goes away. So we're back even, that's back even with all other schools. That doesn't mean that if they didn't qualify for free and reduced lunch, they don't get it, that they still have to put in for it, but that's, the whole school doesn't just automatically fall into that, okay? So we need to make sure our people,
No,
yes, know that, because that will come up, I think, especially if they've been told, but you know how things, just slip through
absolutely,
the
it will
cracks.
come up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it a percentage per the school? If a certain amount of students, or is it's
I
not?
believe the CEP percentage as a total, as a district total, has to be about like 40%. And, the north end completely qualifies for CEP. But I think, to some of Dr. Combs' point, you can't do for one and not do for the rest.
Right.
So if we can't do the whole district, it's gonna be fair across the board.
See, more schools don't qualify. And just, I don't know,
Well,
40%?
like your Atokas and Brightons,
Yeah, I know,
they kind of bring down the whole
Yeah.
percentage.
yeah.
Or bring it up. So I think it's so I think it's a multifaceted issue that we're trying to approach from, right? Just adding to because we looked at too, and earlier, and as the units that were sold last year, or based off of the expenditures, right? Because we're doing expenditures versus revenue, what do we have left? We typically run in the negative there. So based off that, and based off of the units that are sold per the district, it would have to average at $4.50 per meal to meet that expenditure. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Which we're not. We're at $3, we're not even there. We're at $2.25 for lunches, and we're at $1 so we're not even close to that. So, but there are other things, so that's not even in this scenario there. I don't think because you'd have to, the $4.50, you'd have to go another.
Is that just for meal cost? Is that just for meal cost?
That would be per, if you just took it down to, what does it cost?
So we're not charging
per-
half
No.
what it costs?
No, and we get 55 cents per USDA reimbursement. Okay, so if
For
we do
pay-
$30, we get $3.55. But remember, but that's $4.50 per unit, and those units are also breakfast too.
Yeah.
So you have to
There
really
it
raise the
lies.
cost.
Right.
Yeah. But, as made aware earlier, the majority of those costs in that line item are salaries, social security, medical, benefits.
Yeah.
That
Did
in
we
that,
ever look into the private? I hate to say that, we're not recorded here.
no, it's,
Did we look into it?
it's,
Way higher.
no, we've looked in that, we're talking about that, and I think that's something you're looking at.
Correct.
And I think that's something that probably needs to be taken under advisement as well. And-
So in the work session, we have a company coming to present, kind of what they do as far as outsourcing.
Okay, Roger.
Well, I know that something needs to be done, what we're doing is not working, so.
No, it's a problem.
It's a tough, at the end of when was the last time we rose on prices?
About 2019.
Okay, so it's been 7 years now since, that the price has risen, and we all know that everything has gone up. So it's, I think it's at this point, the motion would be is that we raise lunch prices 75 cents and breakfast $1. that would be what the motion would be on the floor, or whatever someone else decides another motion to be. So that's what Will's bringing, the finance team's bringing. This thing.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Mr. McCann, I got a second by Ms. Eubanks. We discussed it, but motion's on the floor.
And those numbers are pretty much uniform across the state, really.
Any questions?
We've been lower than the state average.
I would say so.
And Germantown, we compared it to Germantown, right? And they're roughly, that's about roughly what Germantown's doing right now, correct?
Theirs are more tiered, like their high school and middle school lunch, I think is higher than their elementary school lunch. But you get into a lot of different factors on that.
And don't they have salad bars and things like that?
They have a lot of à la carte stuff.
And I think that's something we need to challenge,
I would think,
you know, to
yeah.
challenge Ms. Snead and her group is to,
Fresh cookies.
how do we market this a little bit better to, you know, to be able to help pay for this?
Sell it.
And maybe
I'd
beat
sell it.
this next
I mean,
one.
how do I mean?
That's
I mean,
gonna be
that's
on.
healthy choices, and I
Correct.
can't imagine, I mean, like, so many kids, I mean, do enjoy a salad bar.
We
Even-
had it in Mumford.
They used to call
When I
it
was at school, we had a salad bar, he had,
Oh,
one day he had tacos, one day he
Yeah.
had potatoes, yeah, I loved it,
Oh, I
you
know,
know.
same here, yeah, it's-
We
Yeah.
did.
they not do that?
no.
Oh, man, we.
They used to call it.
Take us back to the old days, man. We need a mantra, Dr. Bird, it's gonna help us.
Because
So,
we did talk about that,
Yeah,
sprucing up the menu to entice them to.
from what I've heard from my teenager, you know, that it would help. And I'm sure it's the same around.
Mine never ate.
You knew what was
But I'll
coming
have
every
it.
day, you
Yep.
knew what you were gonna eat there, I mean, you
Loved high school.
already knew what
Loved
day.
high school lunch, they were great.
Pizza day, hamburger day.
I was Absolutely.
I didn't care what it was, I
So-
just wanted the chocolate milk.
So, just before we vote on it, motion's on the floor, raise lunches to $3, breakfast to $2, okay? Motion's on the floor, any other discussion? All right, if not, all in favor say aye. Any opposed? All right, motion passed.
The only other thing that I have on my report is the trustee reports are in your packet for June 2026. And I was gonna speak more on it at the work session, but what we budgeted as hit the fund balance for food service, right now I'm tracking it to be lower. So we're making up a little bit at a time. So hopefully next year will be half of what that is.
Good.
So, Mr. Chairman, that concludes my report.
All right, thank you. Any
Thank you.
questions?
Great job.
All right, thank you, Mr. Beasley, appreciate it. All right, Dr. Bird, do you have anything else from superintendent's desk? Anything you want to
No,
talk about?
just, hit the ground running July 1, excited for this new opportunity. I'm currently meeting with every principal and every supervisor, just getting feedback from them on what's going well, what we need to improve, hearing some great things, and just excited to do the work.
Great, thank you. Ms. Cheryl, do you have anything we need to know about? Just a couple of things I've got on the list. As far as 28th, we'll have our work session. We'll just pick that back up. SSO training, I meant to ask you about that. We're gonna do SSO training. You got that. He's gonna start lining that up with the comptroller to start getting that trained SSOs to make sure that.
Email's been sent to the comptroller, they responded, just waiting on the schedule.
So that's just our continuance to make sure that our SSOs are, you know, we don't wind up in the news, right? So I think that's good, and then at some point, we'll have them do their presentation. The SSOs and the principals will present those, and then, next month, August is, we're rolling off 2 board members, and so that'll be their last board meeting, and so we'll miss them, so hopefully, look to have a special board meeting for them. We love them and miss y'all, and so it's winding down. For some, it's bittersweet, for some, it's a party, right? No, we'll miss them, and then we'll roll new ones on, and the new elected ones. And so I think just kind of putting in the back of your head with the new ones coming on, kind of thinking maybe do a strategic planning session in October, a new one, just to revise, getting them involved, and just thinking about looking back at our strategic plan, things like that, seeing, what have we done well, what do we need to continue to, with Dr. Bird coming on, I think as a new superintendent and new board members coming on, I think it'd probably be good for us just to, to relook at that again, so. Do y'all have anything else tonight? Yes,
Well, Richard, when will his replacement come in, and is it,
that's up to the county commission
so
to,
they elect?
that'll be after the election, and the county commission will present who they want, and they'll have to vote on that, so.
So, not the same time as the other two?
I think it's,
Well, I think they'll be sworn in in September, both of them.
That's what they did the meeting.
any other questions? Ms. Halliburton, thank you for coming tonight, and joining us, we appreciate it. Thank you, do you have anything to add, or want to say?
It's a lot, isn't it?
It is a lot.
Y'all never done it, it's a lot
Yeah,
to
I'm gonna,
take note.
I got some notes here that I wanna share, and I've got some questions that I'll put in the notes that I share with you.
Thank you very much, appreciate it. All right,
Nice having you.
take a motion to adjourn. Motion by Mr. Edwards, second by Mr. Jenkins, all in favor?
Uh,
All right. Adjourn.